Taoiseach, as you are aware, at present coach operators are not eligible to register for VAT, which would enable them to claim back the VAT paid on fuel, tyres and other running costs. I understand some EU requirement does not allow at present for such registration. You have been advocating at EU level for some flexibility in relation to VAT issues. In that context, this is an area that needs urgent consideration. Coach operators are under particular pressures at present. I know one small-scale operator in my own county who operates a cross-border service, which was established in 2012, and the same fares are being charged today as they were back in 2012. That's not viable in the long run, and the coach operators need some particular assistance in that regard, particularly with costs, to try to reduce them, because they can't pass on any more costs to the consumer. And in that context, there are particular difficulties in the border region, because in a neighbouring jurisdiction, such businesses are eligible for VAT registration. Thank you, Ceann Comhairle.
I thank the Deputy for raising the issue. The Department of Finance is advised by Revenue that the VAT rating of goods and services is subject to European Union VAT law. In general, the VAT Directive provides that all goods and services are liable in VAT at the standard rate, currently 23% in Ireland, unless they fall within categories of goods and services specified in the Directive. The Directive also allows for historic VAT treatment to be maintained under certain conditions. Ireland has retained the application of VAT exemption to the transport of passengers and their accompanying baggage. This means that the supplier does not register for VAT, does not charge VAT on the supply of their services, and there is no VAT recovery entitlement on costs where such costs are used for the exempt supply of passenger transport. Ireland may continue to apply the VAT exemption on the supply of domestic passenger transport as governed by Article 371 of the VAT Directive. However, it cannot change the conditions under which the exemption was granted. In accordance with the Directive, a reduced rate of VAT could be introduced to the supply of passenger transport in place of the exemption that currently applies. While this would give the transport operator deductibility in relation to VAT on their business inputs, it would involve charging passengers VAT on their fares.
All right.
So we have to look at other ways and see, and we work with the Deputy.
All right.
And engage.
We are out of time, but